Hey, welcome to Theme Park Chicken episode 45 for real this time. Woo! Not the ghost 45, but the real 45. And it's sad because it feels like we're going
back in
time.
No, that's not sad. That's reminiscent. It's like, oh, look how far we've come. We're actually on 45 now.
I just felt so accomplished. Like, our first episode back was supposed to be 45, and I felt like, man, we really did something. Like, we took a year off from the podcast, but we did 45 episodes, and that's not something to shake your beads at.
Right. I would never shake my beads at that.
What?
Isn't that the expression?
No.
Shake a fist at?
To scoff at.
Scoff? That's something to be proud
Turn
of.
your nose up at?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's not something to turn your nose
Shake
up.
your tail feathers.
First try.
That's shake your tail feathers. Anyway, so now that we're at actual 45, like, and I announced it on, not that it matters, like on my Instagram, I was like, oh, 45, we're at 45. And now,
started from the middle, now we're back in the middle.
Yes, several weeks later, we're actually at 45. So, welcome to episode 45 of Theme Park Chicken. If this is your first episode, welcome. I'm your host, Robin Ellsworth, joined today by my two co-hosts, Frau Edith von Arps, Chelsea Packer.
Bonjour, that's French. Dang it. I wasn't prepared for this. Oh,
Guten Tag. And Daniel Tiger, Brandon Ellsworth.
Won't you be my neighbor?
Nice.
You might be wondering, what do those two things have in common?
Land of make-believe.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so smart.
Mr.
So
Rogers
smart.
was German.
You know, right before we started recording, Brian goes, I'm the fact checker, but I think he's actually the incorrect fact giver.
He's the fact maker upper.
Yes. I'm the reason you need a fact checker.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Without me,
You're
they
so
wouldn't
grateful.
even have a job.
I'm so grateful you're here.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate you and all the work. I know you spend hours checking these
Days.
facts.
Shout out to Brandon.
Days. Truly. I'll bill you my time.
All right. Today we're talking about something called Storyland.
Ooh.
Now, listeners of our show might remember that we have a friend. This friend.
We have lots of friends.
We have one
We're
collective
so
friend.
popular.
Danielle Grain.
Shout out Danielle. We're pointing to you if you're looking at the video.
Yay.
Shout out YouTube. Come watch us on YouTube.
We probably already had a conversation on Instagram today. Hello. Danielle is who we affectionately call the ghost of the podcast because she influences so much of what we talk about.
She's a friendly ghost, though. She's not, like,
a good
spooky.
ghost. Yes.
Even more friendly than Casper.
Yeah.
Yep. And Danielle sent us a suggestion to talk about on the show about a year ago plus because we were off the podcast for a year. So it was sometime between a year to 2 years ago.
And we do check our messages.
Yes, we do. And I
don't
wrote
check
it down
facts.
at the time, and then I just didn't do anything with it. And so we're going to talk about it today, though.
Yes.
So what we're talking about today is called Storyland, and it is a theme park in New Hampshire. And as I dove into
Is that
this...
in Europe?
No, that's Old
It's
Hampshire.
in Germany.
The Old Hampshire's in Europe.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire's in America.
It's a... You're going to fact check the geography too, right?
Yeah. 75.
Hey, what are you doing?
75 longitude,
Only
85
YouTubers
latitude.
This is a really overwhelming topic, to be honest with you. I started looking into it and I was like, wow, there's a lot here. So we're going to explore it together. And if we don't get to it all, maybe we'll revisit in another future episode. But I wrote down some bullet points as I was just taking a cursory overview look at Storyland. And I wrote down Daniel Tiger, ! I wrote down Mooland.
My favorite track in Mario Kart.
Mooland.
Mulan.
I also wrote, was Frau Edith von Arps a real person?
Oh,
Then, yeah, you are. I also wrote a quote, whistle and smile while you work rather than whistle while you work.
If I whistled in this microphone, would it come through?
Try it.
Oh, that's a don't do the thing. It's a copyrighted thing. And smile. Ding. That was the sound of me smiling. If you're not a video watcher, if you're just listening to the podcast audio only, you heard my smile. I said ding. But if you want to see it, Join us on YouTube and watch us.
Just a little glint in her eye. She gave a little wink. I think
I accidentally opened my map to Storyland, and if we drove there without stopping, it would take 1 day and 22 hours.
and still shorter than. Well, actually, no, that's not true. That's not shorter. We just drove from Ohio.
Just don't even finish the sentence. You didn't know what you were gonna say.
Wow, that's so short.
That's actually shorter than yeah. It was shorter than going to England if you drove.
That's true. It's shorter than going to Old Hampshire for sure.
Yeah.
Old Hampshire. Old Hampshire.
Shout out to Old Hampshirites. I'm sure you're watching the podcast. Hi.
O to the L to the D to the H to
to the hit it Fergie. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the history of Storyland.
Okay.
So I read their history that they had on the website, and then also I read an article from a local New Hampshire paper about 15 years ago now. But
I thought you read it 15 years ago.
I did.
I
was 13.
Is it the York Times?
It was the Old Hampshire
Theme park
Gazette.
chicken hits England.
I wanted to read you guys verbatim what's on the website in their first paragraph. The history actually encompasses when it started to now, as you would expect, but in nice little chunks of time. But I'm just going to read you the opening thing. Okay. So, once upon a time, in the far-off land of Germany, Bob and Ruth Morell were surprised by a knock at their door. Bob and Ruth. I'm home, honey.
How was I supposed to know that's what you wanted me to do?
I know. You have to read the room. Make it
He just
immersive.
looked at me.
Come on, Bob.
I wanted
get
you to be
it
Bob.
I knew.
Bob
You didn't
and
say Bob just came home. You said,
Did you not hear the knock at the door?
you could have sounded like you could have made any sound effect
I
like
could have done
anything.
anything,
You had
and
done
you
like
would
a-
have been happy.
But it'd be like, they have
That's
pigs. Classic Bob.
you could have done the pirate sounds.
Anything.
Here's my little shade. You could have been like, oh, ho, ho, ooh.
Oh, and then you turn to a skeleton
Yep.
on the podcast live.
Wow.
We'll put you in B mode for the rest of the podcast. You just sit there.
You're getting
What are
your
we
lands
talking
mixed
about?
up.
We're not shady at all.
No.
Okay, Bob and Ruth,
Ah.
Oh, honey.
husband and wife from North Conway, New Hampshire.
I'm
We're-
from North Conway.
We're living in Europe
Oh.
Fancy.
at the invitation of the U.S. Army. A
Less
veteran,
fancy.
a veteran
Did
of
you
the
say they were
famed.
not expecting visitors? Because I missed that.
Oh, sorry, they were not expecting visitors.
But then someone knocked at the door, and they've been leaving them all, waiting at the door this whole time that we've been talking.
Yes, they have.
Okay,
You
keep
left
going.
them. They're
My bad.
they're
That's
taking
what
a
we
while
do.
to answer that door. They're like,
Classic.
we've got to discuss how fancy Europe
This
and
is
the
quite
Army
the
are.
story.
A veteran of the famed 10th Mountain Division, which sounds like your house,
Yes,
the 10th Mountain
I am
Division
in the 10th Mountain Division.
of skiing soldiers in World War II, Bob had been summoned back to serve during the Korean conflict. I don't exactly know why that's relevant. I think that just puts them in Europe.
Yes.
Um,
Then they opened the door. It's been 3 years.
when they opened the door,
Who's that?
they were greeted by a stranger.
I'm a stranger with the same voice as you.
It was an old woman who introduced herself as Frau Edith von Arps.
Hello, I'm Frau Edith von Orbs.
And I'm Daniel Tiger.
She was accompanied by several small characters
Like Daniel
who
Tiger.
needed no introduction.
Oh.
Needed no
Why did you
introduction.
introduce yourself, Daniel? Shush.
Oh.
They
And he's
were-
jumping ahead.
They were dolls that she had made based on classic children's fairy tales. She was going door to door selling the dolls.
Please buy this cursed tiger. He's talking out of turn.
Hello.
Frau.
Let's be friends.
Frau von Arps and the Morels became friends. And the old woman sold them more than 25 dolls in the weeks before they returned home from
Is this
Europe.
a friendship or it seems transactional to me?
This is.
See,
you're
this
on the
is what
right
you need
track.
to learn about sales.
I won't be your friend unless you buy this cursed doll from me.
Yes.
Sales is all about relationships.
Oh, you got him
Goodness,
going.
I'm not in sales.
You got him going.
I hate relationships and sales.
If they're your friend, they'll buy from you. Like when we would bring home like the world's first world famous chocolate bars. Yeah.
That we
And
bought from
only-
children in the parking lot.
And only Dad would buy them from us.
Yeah.
Dad was our only friend.
That's so sad.
And you know what?
Shout out if you're not my friend.
You
Shout
guys
out
are
to
my-
Dad.
You guys are my only friends.
You buy a chocolate
I
bar
have no
from
money
me?
to buy stuff from you anymore.
Okay. Sold them more than $25 in the weeks they returned home. She also planted
I have
a
a suggestion.
suggestion, which turned into an idea.
Turn my suggestion to an idea, please.
Which grew into a business.
Make it a business.
Which blossomed into a life's work and legacy.
Make it your whole life's work,
And that
please.
seed blossomed like 5 times.
How old is Frau Edith von Alps? Because I made
She
her really old.
sounds old.
I don't think she's real.
I've been doing a fake voice this whole time for a real character.
Listen, I think she.
How would it have changed, knowing what you know now?
No one.
Fake
would.
people
I
don't make
know
noise, so I would have
now.
sat there silently and listened to the story.
That's what I was trying to do, and then you just made fun of me.
Damn player.
Frau Edith's suggestion was that Bob and Ruth build a small village around her dolls.
Wait, so you think that Frau is like an hallucination?
I think she's real.
I think she. Well, here's the thing. You know how you just
We
said.
started out friends.
You know.
It was cool.
Copyright.
You know, I'll use a couple seconds. You know how you just said it was transactional.
Yeah.
I think that Frau Edith was real.
You heard it here first.
Super
I don't think she was
contradicting.
their friend.
Oh, yeah. That
Wow,
burns.
harsh.
That hurts. I'm sure the morals were like, hey, we're her friend. But Frau Edith was like, Yeah.
You're my customer.
we're friends.
I think that you're right on it because
sad.
she wanted them
To buy
to
$25.
buy $25 and build a park so that people would buy more of her
There's
stuff.
so many dolls. Like, did the Morals have kids for these dolls, or are they just like a couple buying $25?
But when a creepy old lady
I don't know actually.
comes to
You
your
don't buy
door
more than 3 dolls.
and says, "I have homemade dolls,"
You don't buy more than 3. That's the rule. You buy more than 3, you have a swamp witch in your house.
That's what there's like an element of like an enchantress here.
Yeah,
Like maybe she terrified them into buying the
it's
dolls.
possible.
She was German.
So she wanted them to build this
We like German
idea
people.
around the
don't
$25
Don't think that we do.
Were
Yes.
the $25 dolls related to each other?
They were all like Hans Christian Andersen,
Okay.
like
So they all have
characters.
themes.
Yes,
They're not like you get a Universal Minion, you get Princess Ariel, you get the monsters.
You know what it probably
from
was?
Are You
It's
Afraid of the Dark?
probably like a loot box. So where like she
What
had
year
them
is
in a
this?
box. It was like you could get
Oh, did I not say?
you could get like one of
Probably.
25 different dolls, or actually
my
one of 10 different
Yeah, 1 or
dolls.
10.
And then they
Buy
had to buy
25.
25
limited edition, and
in
they
order to
had
get
to
'em
keep
all.
doing surprise blind boxes.
It was just a complete
God,
pack. It
that's
was a
so
pack
smart
opening.
of Frau Edith.
Okay, Frau Edith
Marketing.
really pioneered a whole
Businesswoman.
entrepreneurial
Yeah.
business because there's a
GPL.
store in downtown Disney right now that's literally
Called
all just
Frau
like
Edith.
blind. What are you talking? What did you say? GPL.
I meant CEO, but I said GPL. And I think I need to take a nap. Like Baba Sheep. Yeah.
Frau the Sheepio. Sheep inspired a store at downtown Disney right now that's all just blind boxes, and I don't like it.
But that's not real. Just so you know, Frau Edith didn't make
But
blind
the,
boxes.
No,
the
no.
store
We
is
attributed
real.
them to her,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
We are just saying,
Um,
how can you sell 25 dolls to somebody
Limited
through
edition.
some
Yes.
pretty good marketing?
Go
And-
through the McDonald's line until you get all the Happy Meal toys.
Yeah. And she was good at her job
Revolutionary.
because Bob and Ruth, they did do that.
Classic Bob and Ruth.
They
went to
bought
McDonald's.
all those dolls and they built Storyland.
An empire.
They built an empire. Your new empire.
Your new empire.
So
You're
Storyland
going down a path.
has your typical attractions that you'd find in any park. It's in New Hampshire, so I believe it's a seasonal park, but they have like they have a carousel.
Why is that funny, Chelsea?
I thought you were going to Google, does New Hampshire have seasons? Because you're the fact checker.
I can.
Do it.
I do actually. I am gonna need you later for fact checking.
To look
I am
up
the
the
history- Okay.
There's an interactive
Everybody,
element of
if you're
this.
watching this right now, go back and look at all the things. Who has historically been the fact checker? It's not Brandon, right? Am I wrong?
I don't
Comment
know.
down
Let's
below.
fact check this. Let's listen to one of our
Brandon's gonna
episodes.
start watching YouTube shorts if we let him go loose on his phone. All right, so I'll tell you while you guys are both on your phones doing this podcast.
Excellent podcast.
There's a rides and nursery rhyme walkthrough
It's 81
in
degrees.
Central California.
No, that's not Storyland.
No.
Are you
Story
sure?
Space
It
Land.
says
Storyland, New Hampshire, you ding dong.
Story
So, they
Space
have-
Land.
Excuse my language.
They have over 30 attractions with their target audience being children 12 and under and their parents. They have
Is
your standard.
Rorosaurus part of it?
Yes.
Nice.
They have your standard theme park attractions like log flume rides, a Cinderella Castle. Okay, you're going to start to notice a theme here. They've got a Cinderella Castle.
The theme is stories. Can you hear that?
No.
Okay, good.
They've got a log flume ride. They have a Cinderella slash
Rorosaurus.
Alice in Wonderland show. They have a Daniel Tiger show. Why are you showing me that poster for Spaceland? What is that?
Okay, you can't fact check. Give me this.
You're
This
just
is why
messing
I'm the
around.
fact checker, because my ADHD is manageable.
It looked like a fun game.
They have a splash pad, a raft ride, some
Fun
kiddie
boats.
coasters, and then they recently added something called Moo Lagoon,
Do they have a
which
water
is
ball?
a water area. It's like a large splash pad.
Splash pads.
They opened in
Humpty Dumpty Peter Rabbit.
1954. Do you guys know what opened in 1955?
She's
I'm
throwing
sure
you
a couple things.
softball. She's giving you a
She's not
softball,
saying
dude.
it because
I'm
it's
trying to
obvious.
give you an option
sure-
to
I'm sure a couple
participate in
things
the
did.
park.
I'm
Brandon,
participating.
You're going to tell us the
opened?
answer?
You know.
Come on, you know. You know. Obviously, you know.
Yeah, everyone knows. What are we talking about?
Oh.
Here, come back here.
All right, talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to take a drink.
That's very far.
Great massage.
Brandon, care to share with the class?
Storyland?
No, Storyland opened in 1954. Were you not listening?
I was listening.
It opened in 1954. Do you know it opened the year later?
California Adventure.
No, that opened in 2005.
Disneyland.
There you go. He made it.
He made it there.
You did it. He did it.
We got through to him. He has some theme park knowledge after 45 episodes.
Well, we can quit packing up. We taught Brandon something.
All right. See you guys on
If
the
you
next
whisper
one.
it in his ear, he can tell you what year
I
Disneyland
whispered it
opened.
behind your back, and it took him 10 minutes to get from there. Finish my water.
Okay.
This is a lot.
63, right?
I'm just gonna ignore you. 54. 54 Storyland opened. 55.
How many stories?
54 Storyland.
It's like that one book where instead they
Wayside
built,
School.
they
Yeah.
built the school.
I'm really glad I did a
Oh
spit
my
take for that.
gosh, I loved that book.
I don't know if they heard it.
It still hits.
Wayside School.
The spit take?
Ding.
Ding.
All right, guys.
Okay,
Lock
cut that.
in.
I'm locked.
Locked.
55. Disneyland opens.
Are we making this 2 episodes? Are we ending it on a cliffhanger? We should tell them now.
Nah.
Join us next week. They're looking at their Spotify like, why is it only halfway done? I guess it was 2-parter, but they only put it in 1 part.
You gotta do what you gotta do to keep them on their toes.
Our poor listeners. We love you.
All 5 of them.
We love you.
What were
And
we
one of them
talking
is Chelsea and the
That
other one is
my,
me.
my laundry.
Okay, Bob Morell. Do you guys remember who Mr. Morell is?
Yes.
Yes,
The
okay.
knocker.
You know, he opened the door.
He opened the door, and he was also a massive Disneyland fan.
How? It didn't exist yet.
He opened Storyland, and then he was like, hey, what's this guy Walt Disney doing in Anaheim?
I would do
Yeah,
that too.
and he went to Disneyland over and over and over again. And he was like, as we all are,
Yeah.
this place is amazing. This place makes me forget about all my childhood trauma.
Classic.
At
Churros.
least, yeah. Some of us.
Cheesy pretzel bread.
That's
Anyway.
what Walt wanted.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Walt wanted his own. Walt just wanted a playground. We all live in Walt's world.
It's
Wayne's
we're
World.
just living in it.
So in 1990, which remember, 54,
I was 1.
fast forward to 1990, at your birthday,
Yes,
he
for
gave
my
a speech.
Walt or
Bob Morell. Walt
Bob?
was in the grave
Robert.
in 1990.
I was gonna say that's pretty impressive.
Bob.
Ghosts on the podcast.
Danny, you're getting replaced by Walt Disney.
That's crazy.
Bob Morrell gave a speech to the New Hampshire chapter of the Newcomen.
It's like welcome, but Newcomen.
Yeah, thank you. Society.
German.
In 1990. And he said that he visited Disneyland often in California, and he said it made all other amusement parks obsolete.
Scandia would like a word.
Well, it's also interesting because it's like, bro, you have
one that was there first.
Obsolete.
He made me obsolete, you guys.
That's a Twilight Zone reference.
Everything is a Twilight Zone reference. Thank
you.
This
whole podcast is a Twilight Zone reference.
This podcast was in the Twilight Zone.
He said also that Disneyland set new standards in the industry for both entertainment and parks management. Wow. He was very into Disneyland.
Was this at like a Disneyland thing, or he was just giving props?
No, the Newcomen
Society.
Society.
Props were due.
It's kind of like
Society.
when you talk to me or Chelsea or my sister Ariel or anyone that likes theme parks, it's like you can't really get through a conversation without them talking about it.
So true.
Bob was one of us.
Yeah.
He was a Disney adult.
Bob got it.
Bob got it.
Friend of the podcast.
Bob.
Let us know when you want to come on the podcast, Bob.
Can you please fact check if Bob is still with us?
I don't want to because I'll be so sad if he's a ghost of the podcast too.
I'll continue on while you look that up. He also said about his own park. Storyland conveys a message that fascinates.
Storyland is obsolete.
Bob Morrell. Storyland conveys a message that fascinates. That does something to most everyone. Cleanliness, courtesy, order, innovation, a sort of changing stability, participation, family communication. Like growing up with one foot in the sandbox. That does sound a lot like the values of Disneyland. Right?
Yes.
You know what Disneyland is, right?
Sometimes.
People on the podcast watching me get sad in real time.
No.
Yeah.
Give us good news.
Good news.
Oh, no.
Don't watch this. Would you like me to... Okay, I guess we're turning this into an obituary for Bob. Are you ready, guys?
Please.
Morrell remembered for working behind the scenes for Community. Posted October 25th, 2006. Updated August 4th, 2017.
Oh.
A good friend, a competitor on the ball field, a real community asset, a person who did so much behind the scenes, and someone who never forgot where he came from. Those were just some of the remembrances being shared by those who were lucky enough to know Stony Morrell. Is that Bob's name?
Are you reading a random obituary about someone else?
Wow.
Morrell, longtime president of Morrell Family Attractions, which operates Storyland in Heritage, New Hampshire, died Sunday evening, October 22nd, at his home in Glen. That doesn't sound right because he was 50. I'm on the wrong obituary. Shout out to this guy who's getting
Stony.
his obituary.
Thanks, Stony.
We love you, Stony. Thank you for operating this.
Thanks
I'm
for
sorry
playing
you
ball
died.
so fiercely.
Okay, where's Bob? I gotta go back.
Oh, you know what? That's, I think, Bob Morrell's son.
That would make sense.
Because I read that they tragically lost a son at a young age, which...
50.
50, yeah. What, are you calling 50 not young?
Oh, it's young.
You're halfway there. You're more than halfway there.
How old, man?
Grandpa.
No, it's young.
Well, yeah, they did sadly lose a son.
That's sad.
Yes, sadly.
Fact checking in the moment. Her name's probably
Be
Robert.
better.
Right?
Yeah, it was kind of a rough job. That's why I passed it on to you.
Mm-hmm. Passed it on, huh?
That and I grabbed your phone away from me.
I really want it back.
Keep talking. This is Brandon's being forced to talk more while I'm looking at this.
Well, okay. So this is where it gets interesting. If you didn't think it was interesting enough already.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? There were some interesting similarities between Storyland attractions and Disneyland attractions. And you might be thinking, well, Storyland opened first. So, in all likelihood, their attractions came out first. Right. But you would be wrong if you had thought
Brandon, that. Always wrong.
Brandon, keep up. So, I'm gonna need your services again.
I found someone else that's also named Bob Morrell who's also dead. So can you give me a second? I don't want to read the wrong obituary again.
All right.
Give me my
phone. What else
back.
do I have? Okay. Well, while you're doing that,
I'm just gonna read every Bob Morrell's obituary.
I'm still on Spaceland.
I'll tell the podcast listeners something else. So,
okay,
what makes Storyland special? Well, like we were just talking about with Stony Morrell, Storyland is a very family-oriented business. So this is shown by the Morrell family owning the park and kind of passing it on to friends and relatives, but also the people that work the park ended up becoming the management of the park, and then they intermarry. It's like a whole thing where it is it's a dynasty. Thank you. It's like your culture, and it means so much to these locals that it becomes like their whole story. So I'm going to read this little thing. It says, as the business grew through the years, an unplanned evolution of sorts developed, and this is from the Storyland website. Teenagers that visited when they were children took their first jobs at Storyland. Many of the grandparents and parents visiting today...
That was the son, Stony. Sorry.
I knew it. Many of the grandparents and parents visiting today used to come here as children themselves, and currently, many of the people who make the park run from day to day and season to season are part of the aforementioned evolution. You find out?
I did. It was actually in their thing that you could have copied down, because I am also on the Storyland Bartlett History website.
Okay.
Bob and his two children, Stony and Nancy, had come to love and appreciate the park which they grew up in. It seemed only natural that with the passing of their parents in the 1990s, they died, they would honor their memory and don the mantle of operations. Stony, whose obituary I did read, I hope you enjoyed it, held the reins from the mid-1980s until his own passing in 2006, when his sister Nancy guided the park into a Storybook marriage with the Kennywood Entertainment Company family of theme parks in 2007.
Kennywood. That's why they have Daniel Tiger.
That's why they have Daniel Tiger and his neighborhood.
Awesome.
Make believe.
Thank you. That I did not know that. Thank you for doing that. So, they passed it down. So Bob and his wife Ruth.
His name Ruth.
Passed it down to Stony. His sister Nancy, upon Stony's passing, merged the park or sold the park to Kennywood. But the people that work the park still consumes a large part of their culture.
Sure, it's a family legacy.
Mm-hmm. It says
so what was with the dolls?
Frau Edith.
The dolls kind of started this whole thing.
Swamp witches died.
It took on an entire life of its own, and that's why I think Frau Edith is such an interesting character in the story, because she kind of came in and was like, "We'll give you this," and then they built this park that influenced the lives of like hundreds and hundreds of people, possibly thousands if you're counting like everyone that visited the park.
And just because she's listening to our podcast,
right? Just because she was a door-to-door saleswoman.
I'm worried.
Selling her own merch.
I just googled Frau Edith von Arps and it got me Advanced Psychological Associates and Wellness Center in Rancho Cucamonga.
That's where she lives now.
So, what were the dolls?
The dolls were made by Frau Edith.
They are little.
I get that, but
they're cute. They're not like creepy dolls. They're little.
I wouldn't expect them to be.
The dolls were like Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, storybook characters.
That's her dolls were discovered by Ruth and Bob in the 1950s. They were sent to Baumholder, Germany. That's where he served. We already said this already. If you were listening, this is for Brandon's entertainment. And so they are called Babs dolls.
Read that one.
Where did the Babs dolls come from? Let's go back to the 1940s and meet Frau Edith von Arps. She was born and lived near Burgkunstadt in the northern part of Bavaria, not far from Thuringia. If you know where that is, I don't know why they needed me to say that. She founded the firm in 1946 and registered it under the name Babs. Frau von Arps suffered the deaths of her husband and two sons during World War II. In order to support herself, she returned to a hobby that she had done in her past, doll making. She was well-traveled, she's real, an educated and natural-born businesswoman. With the influx of U.S. military personnel near Nuremberg, where she lived, her customer base was easy. Who wouldn't want a sweet doll souvenir to take home to their kids? Many people with Babs today will tell of an older woman bringing the dolls on an army base and selling them to Americans. The items were also sold in the local German shops and exported to the United States, and beginning in 1948, the dolls were sold in Harvey's stores and several department stores in the U.S. As the business grew, Frau von Arps hired village women to help with the sewing and selling the dolls. These women peddled the dolls by going door to door. Does that answer your question?
That was awesome.
That does answer my question. I was just confused on how they went from dolls to a land.
So she had encouraged the Morrells to make a whole thing. Make this your life's work. You bought 25 of these dolls. You obviously care about them. You only have 2 kids. So make this a legacy. Turn it into something. And they were like, that's a great idea. Let's make this whole thing. Like how Disneyland started with just a mouse and now it's this whole giant conglomerate. Storyland started with just these 25 dolls. Now it's a cute little mini conglomerate.
Because they probably had some type of conversation like, oh, we love them. And she's like, yeah, you can make little houses for them. Or because she said, like, build a village for them. But then it turned into
an idea. It
amusement
turned into
park.
a legacy. It turned into a business. It turned into life's work and a legacy.
And now it's episode 45 of our podcast.
Yeah.
And
you
this is
find a
where the
picture of
story
pinnacle?
ends.
Yeah, the pinnacle. That's yes.
That's the goal when Frau Edith started this.
Thank you for finding that. I
You're
really like that a lot. So going back to the park, people running the park, it says many of the people who make the park run from day to day and from season to season are part of the aforementioned evolution. They worked here as teenagers, either stayed in the family to make careers here as adults, or came back later to be at a place where it's okay to whistle and smile while they work and kids play. Back to whistle and smile while you work, not whistle while you work. So that's another like, are you allowed to do that? But Jack Mahoney, who was the park's general manager in 2014,
That's kind of cute.
just as an example, see, yeah, they are super cute.
The first
Yeah,
ones I
no.
looked at weren't cute.
Oh, they're cute.
They were kinda
I never
scary.
expected them to not be. I was just
Like that
confused
They're
on
little
like,
fabric
what
dolls.
IP they would try to bring into
The
their park.
IP of Haunted
It's all just
Jameson.
storybook characters.
Yes.
Grimm Brothers.
Yeah, Grimm Brothers. Yeah, totally.
The little German Bavarian kids.
They're adorable.
Deathly Hollows, all the things.
Yeah.
So the parks manager in 2014, to give you an example of this evolution, he used to be the coach driver for Cinderella's carriage at Storyland, and his wife, Mary, used to play Cinderella.
That's adorable.
So it's
romance.
something like
You're looking
It's a
for a
family
prince,
park.
but it's the carriage driver you want. Can take you places.
a fun fact I found about Cinderella's is that Storyland used to let them have their original color hair, like your natural hair,
Oh,
but
that's
then
cool.
people started complaining after the Cinderella movie came out that Cinderella was sometimes brunette. So she became blonde after that.
People have their hair.
And the other interesting thing about the park, just quickly before we dive into the Disney stuff, is that a day ticket's around $60, but they have extra shows, and I'm sure this is kind of instituted by Kennywood after the fact,
Mhm.
but they have like the Daniel Tiger show, that's an additional charge. So
Yes.
they have character dining like you might get at Disneyland, but even their shows that you can watch, like Cinderella's show, Daniel Tiger show, all of those are an additional like $19 per
So are
ticket.
they still on like the e-ticket kind of thing where the rides aren't free too, or
The
like
rides are free.
Okay.
It's interesting. I've never
That's
seen a park do
interesting.
it like that though.
Yeah. That's
Um,
interesting. If it works for them, it works for them.
Totally. So, okay, here's where I'm going to need some fact checking.
Love it.
So-
Get back in.
This is what's my favorite part about this topic.
Get your phone ready, Brendan. We're racing.
Oh, I already know the facts.
Some of their rides, like I read to you earlier, like Mooland's, like,
Yes.
oh, it's harmless. They've got a carousel. That's harmless. You can find
Sure.
that on any theme park.
Right.
But
Right.
then
Cows.
we have some ride names that sound somewhat familiar.
Okay.
Okay? So what I need you guys to do is tell me when the Disney equivalent of these rides came out.
Okay.
Okay.
Disneyland or all Disney properties overarching?
We'll do Disneyland
Okay.
because that was Bob's favorite park. So Storyland has, oh, you have one that I don't even have on here. They have Alice's Teacups.
Spin with the Mad Hatter. Or Alice.
Spin with the Mad Hatter or Alice in a giant teacup. I don't know if I have a date on that one. But
It
when
doesn't
did
have
that?
a min time or a max time.
July 17th, 1955.
Yep. So that was opening day attraction for Disneyland.
Whoops.
Okay. Then we have Storyland's Voyage to the Moon. And I'll give you a hint. There's an attraction called Rocket to the Moon. Disney attraction called Rocket to the Moon.
That's probably copyrighted too. You guys need to stop me when I'm copywriting. July 22nd, 1955.
Yep. Also an opening day attraction at Disneyland. So that's 2 for 2.
But when did it come out at Storyland?
Sorry. Voyage to the Moon. Oh, that is important. Voyage to the Moon came out in 1983 at Storyland.
Wow.
Nice.
Then we
Out
have
of public domain.
in 1954 an opening day for Storyland, the Cinderella's Castle.
Okay.
We all know-
Disneyland doesn't have that, so good on them.
It's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
They have Sleeping Beauty's castle.
That's fair.
So, nailed it.
So
Take that, Florida.
fair.
A
They
much smaller, cooler castle.
also opened a ride called A Child's Visit to Other Lands in 1970.
A child's visit to another
It's a child's visit to other lands.
A Child's Visit to Other Lands is the craziest name for an
So that was
attraction.
the World's Fair. So what year was the World? Oh, I have it on my phone. 1966.
Yeah.
Because the World's Fair was
66.
1964.
So 64 to 66, but A Child's Visit to Other Lands, 1970. Okay. The last one is the most
That's pretty
recent.
close.
And their ride is called the Pirate Ship, and it's a boat ride.
I think the important question
That was in
is
1981.
What year did Storyland mess up their Pirates ride?
Not yet. Not yet. 1981 was the Pirate Ship.
7. Oh, sorry, the year 1967 for Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. Thank you.
And ruined in the year 2026.
Rest in peace. So that,
which is crazy for me to say because they've done so many things with that. Every movie that came out, they changed it, but they didn't ruin it.
do you think, and I think we can bury this in here somewhere. No one will ever find this information. No one will find this conversation, right?
If we get hired back at Disneyland, we can cut this episode. It's fine. To get hired at Storyland, this is why they hired us.
We already have an episode 45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're fine. Don't look here. Don't look.
Do you think that the pirate is so bad because we're used to the pirate movie tie-ins because we were younger, or is it just bad?
I don't know. If it had been there from the beginning, which wouldn't have happened, then I don't think we would mind it
If it
because
was there from the beginning, we would be
part of
so
life.
far advanced.
So we're the most advanced civilization. No, my theory is, and this has been disproven, but I still think it's true, that the actual skeleton broke when they were cleaning it and doing maintenance, and they tried to cover it with this weird monstrosity. And now they're putting it in B mode. Did you get the reel I sent you today?
I saw the B mode.
Okay, so they put it in B mode, but you sent it to me with there's not even a mask. It's just the skeleton.
I saw the mask.
Face. So I think that they did this monstrosity so that the new skeleton mask wouldn't look that bad. So they're like, give you something worse and then take it back. I also have seen that they're testing for the Coco ride, which I actually think that would be really appropriate on the Coco ride, and that people are going to not like this commentation, but that's okay. I think that they should do that kind of thing where they're doing the face on the thing and making it look like a skeleton, and Miguel changes back to a human. That makes sense for Coco, but I don't think it's appropriate on Pirates.
In that art style, it's much easier to pull off.
Yes, especially since Coco is a cartoon.
In a realistic art style,
it's not the place to be doing it. I think
really
it'll look
work.
great on Coco if they decide to do that, but I don't think it was right to leave it on Pirates. If you're testing it on Pirates, sure, put it on one of the moving parts, not on a skeleton that's already been there for 50 years.
I think there's a lot of different ways to test technology without sticking it there.
Yeah.
Of all places.
For sure.
We talked about, outside of the podcast, we talked about the Buzz Lightyear animatronic could be replaced. We talked about putting, what else did we say? Put
I
it
don't remember.
literally anywhere that's not this quiet scene that in the story of the ride is supposed to be a quiet, dead men tell no tales.
This is the skeleton part, and then you go through, and then everyone's alive and lively and happy.
And
you don't need a
dead,
lively
and
person.
now he's telling a tale.
Which is the opposite. This isn't Haunted Mansion where the dead people tell tales. This is the quiet part of the ride.
And people compare it a lot to the Hatbox Ghost in Florida, and we are a California podcast, but in Florida,
Hatbox Ghost. He's where he belongs.
He's where he belongs, outside of the attic. But in Florida, they put him. Did I show you that?
Nope.
The Hatbox Ghost in Florida, which
Florida,
he's
what are you
exactly
doing?
what we have. They put him next to the endless hallway in the Haunted Mansion. So before you've seen any ghosts, it's literally the exact same thing. Before you've seen any ghosts at all, endless hallway, candelabra,
We had a better
everything.
budget. You can make me Hatbox Ghost.
Just Hatbox Ghost, just next to the hallway, just and he's also a louder animatronic, and he does a little chuckle.
Stories matter, and the order of the stories matter. I'm looking at you, engineers. Look into my eyes. Josh, what are we doing?
I don't think
What are you
it's the
doing,
engineer's fault.
Josh watches this podcast. Josh, you don't think it's Josh's fault?
I don't think it's the engineer's fault.
Oh, it's not Josh's. It's Josh's fault. I don't blame the engineers. They're doing what they're told. Josh, Imagineers, by the way. This is Disneyland. Josh, get it together. I'm giving you a chance.
I just feel like
Not that I have
too many
choice.
people said yes to this, and we needed someone to take a step back and be like, you know what? Let's think about that a
And
little
then
bit
they're like,
more.
ignore the haters. But I'm over here like, listen to the negative listen to the feedback. If people don't like it, Why are we doing it?
Listen to the people that pay to go see the things you're making.
I'm heated.
It's like what people say about art. Sort of when art becomes a job, you kind of have to cater to your audience. Yeah. It's not really about you anymore.
How cool does Fast and the Furious look, though? Am I right?
So right.
Shout out Universal. Right. Look at you, whoever's in charge of that. Proud of you.
I'm very, very, very interested to see if he stays in B mode or if this is just like, oh, yeah, actually broke down. I don't think the mask is as temporary as people make it sound, though, because that seems like you'd have to, I don't see
the gold every day.
A maintenance person, a regular maintenance cast member climbing up that gold pile to put it on there. Like, do you think it's probably all glued down, I would assume.
Yeah, maybe there's stairs in the back that you can't see.
That's true. Anyway, back to Storyland.
Thank you for listening to our brief intermission. Back to our show.
They've got some interesting duplicates of Disney rides. But
Duplicate.
I think Bob Morell was a self-proclaimed Disney fan, and I don't really think he had a problem with it.
We all are in this room, mostly.
Totally. Some of us don't know when the park opened, but...
They are so far away from Disneyland, it's not really...
Competition.
Yeah, it's not...
Except for... what you're about to say, which I clearly know.
It's funny because in their history, and I'm not trying to dunk on Storyland at all, they're doing great. Everyone loves them. They have a beautiful park. But in their history, it says they opened in 1954 and it went great. And then they were like, and then 1955 happened and it was a little bit harder year for the economy. Was it the economy in 1955, Storyland?
Well, where they're at, they're on like the clear opposite side of the nation.
People traveled to Disneyland.
Well, I understand that people are traveling to Disneyland, but we didn't when we were in Ohio. Like, we only came because we were visiting family. Like, we didn't even go to Florida, and we were closer to Florida than we are now. Like,
I don't think you can base our experience. I don't think that is the experience of everyone. Because we didn't travel because we didn't have money to travel.
Well, I'm not saying that that's the experience of everyone, but it is a data point of usable data. Chelsea's like, stop arguing. We're not arguing. This
it's going to be really fun for you to watch back and look at all the faces I made.
I think that it's an interesting timing. The timing is not coincidental in my brain.
Definitely.
Anyway, so there's a lot more about Storyland that we didn't uncover. Like, I'm so glad you found this stuff about Frau Edith because that's fascinating. And I really think that this park has mattered a lot to the locals more than local parks matter a lot. And I think that Storyland is absolutely a great example of that. So
even though he called them obsolete, that's still important for your local economy, things that are happening. There's a park on the mountain that's fun. Mm-hmm. People love going to. Like, yes, the bigger parks are doing their thing, obviously, still, but local parks are so important to, like, childhood memories and, like, the local economy and all the things that are happening. So it's really cool.
And I think it matters a lot to the people that run them.
Definitely.
And there was one article that talked about how some of the actors at Storyland are, like, retired grandmas and stuff that, like, play the little old woman who lived in the shoe.
That's
and
adorable.
The article, like, made the comparison of, like, Disney actors are, like, aspiring actors and they're, like, models and stuff. They'll go on to do other acting jobs, but people that work at Storyland in these performance roles maybe are just doing it for fun.
Yeah.
And
a dream gone by and they lived their whole life and then they're looking back like, I think that would have been fun to do. Let's try it. And then they're probably having the best time. Absolutely.
And I think there's something really charming and special about that. And I think with these big parks kind of taking over people's, like, money to do amusement parks and theme parks, I think it's important for us to talk about smaller parks and highlight them because there's so many that you don't even know they exist. Right. So, yeah. You guys want to write some haikus?
Yes.
Sure. Perfect.
You guys imagine.
Okay, we're back. Who would like to go first?
I would like to.
Thank you. Okay, go ahead.
You guys aren't going to get it.
I didn't count my syllables.
What
if I'm wrong?
You're probably wrong.
It's just a paragraph.
It's just a poem. Subtitle of Sales. the most noble profession. Now I understand.
That's pretty good.
Wow. You should tell the backstory of
I
that.
went to a conference, and there was a motivational speaker there. And the motivational speaker said that outside sales is like the most noble profession. And I was like, I mean, there's doctors, dog. Like,
I was like, pediatric neurosurgeon?
yeah, I was like, there's definitely.
Paramedics.
But I mean, his point was like, to be a good salesperson.
What was his point?
His point was to be a good salesperson, you need to like understand your customer, understand their basis, and then all you're doing is solving their problems. And
I still wouldn't call it
don't-
noble.
I
It's
don't-
really interesting because you
Yeah.
hear so often about like skeezy
I know.
salesmen.
Well, and that's
so
what his point was. He was like,
don't be a skeezy
he was
salesman.
like, to do like true sales done correctly in the right way is like the most noble profession, most noble way to do it. I was like,
Don't be
I don't
skeezy.
know, dog. I'm here for a paycheck, but that's okay. I mean, I like my job. I like my company. I like
That's so
all that
embarrassing.
stuff.
It's
But
like, please, I don't want to lose my
it's
job.
just like weird. It was a little funny. He said it better, but I didn't believe him when he said it. But he did say it better than that.
Do you want to go next?
Yeah. Frau Edith von Arps. In a land of make-believe. 25 Baps dolls.
Wow.
So,
Well done.
yeah, count it. Count it.
Sorry, I did 20 as one syllable.
20.
20.
25.
20. Okay, here's mine. I have wrote 3 haikus that form a poem.
Super haiku.
Yeah, super cool. If we bury it deep, my thoughts about the pirate, they'll never find it. Park influencers can't tell you their genuine thoughts. The mouse taketh away. But when I work there, I'll have to delete everything. My lost history.
Wow. Save this
Snap
episode.
for me.
Save
That
this
was-
episode. You're never going to hear it if she
That
gets
was
hired
dark.
again. Save this episode.
It's my
We said
commentary
nothing
about theme
negative.
park influencers. None of them were brave enough. Actually, no,
Also,
that's
me
not true.
singing Yoho in the background is going to get
Loved
this
that.
episode deleted anyway because copyright laws. So we're fine.
We're not
fine.
monetized. It's fine.
We're fine.
All right. Are you a theme park chicken? Actually, pause. I paused you in real life. Zoom and enhance. Fight, flight, or fun for Storyland.
Fun!
Yay.
So fun.
I'm fun. Brandon?
Fun.
Perfect. Are you a theme park
I'd
chicken?
have to take a flight to get there. You didn't answer first, though. I can't answer this again. Are you flight, fight, or fun?
I said I said fun.
I wasn't listening.
You said,
Flan.
you said Flynn?
Now we
Takes a
know.
flan.
Bye.
Unpause me.
No.
Oh.
Just unpause me.
Unpause.
I am not a theme park chicken unless I go there and there's something scary, which I don't know. Because we didn't actually talk about, like, if the rides are scary,
about the
but
rides.
as of right now, not a theme park chicken. Are you a theme park chicken?
No, but I am a theme park chicken for the fact that I didn't even get into any of the
I know,
rides. Like,
it's
it's
crazy.
so much information. Brandon?
Part 2.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Cool.
I'm glad.
All right.
Theme park rooster.
Well, thank you guys for listening to episode 45. If you like this show, you can give it a 5 stars on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. Hold on, I'm going to take these off. I can do it. Okay. If you like this show, give it 5 stars. If you like our show, follow us on Instagram. If you like our show, theme.park.chicken on Insta. And send us suggestions to my Gmail, theme.park. Nope, that's wrong. themeparkchickenpot@gmail.com. That's where you send the suggestions. Yo,
I did the
I
rewind.
did it. I did it without the headphones.
You did better than me this time.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.